Welcome to ToXic. We have got a packed show for you on this Halloween special. Let's go to the ring. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Intercontinental Championship. In the ring, the champion, Stardust. His opponent and challenger, Triple H. Here we go. Triple H more than a little bit upset that he lost that Intercontinental title last week. Here we go. Triple H very early on takes the first fall. Stardust remaining in the ring. It's 1-0 to Stardust. The Intercontinental title is on the line. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion. Wait a minute! Is that a fan in the ring? What is this? That's Scott Steiner! Scott Steiner! Scott says, give me a mic. We apologise for that language that you might have just heard there from Scott Steiner. Scott says, do you know how embarrassing this is? The Intercontinental Championship should be main event when the world champion isn't around. When the world title is being held up, the Intercontinental Champion is the next in line. And do you think for 1 second that these two clowns could main event anything, never mind ToXic? I have sat home and I have watched ToXic. I've been signed since the start. But I've been sat home waiting for my call. The call that never seemed to come, Mean Gene. And I've watched these two clowns making a mockery of the Intercontinental title. And that's why I am issuing a challenge to Stardust next week in the main event for the Intercontinental title. Holla if you hear me. Wow, well, I wasn't expecting that tonight, I've got to be honest with you. Well, like he said, he's under contract, there's nothing we can do. We'll see if Stardust accepts Scott Steiner's challenge. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a tag team match. In the ring, the team of Dustin and Dusty Rhodes, the Rhodes family. And their opponents, the team of Luchasaurus and the Demon. They are members of the House of Horrors. Here we go, wait a minute. Just before we start here, did he say they're members of the House of Horrors? What, does that mean there's more? Oh, man. Well, I don't want to know anything more about that. Here we go. Luchasaurus and Dustin both out in the first ball. Wow. Already 2 out. 2 to go. Who's going to win? Here we go. Just like that, the Demon goes flying out the back of the ring. We've got winners. Here are your winners. The team of Dusty and Dustin Rhodes. The Rhodes family. Well, easy win there for the veteran Dusty Rhodes. This tag team division is pretty hot. But the tag team champions, like the world champion, nowhere to be found. We're backstage. Here's the Revolution. Wait a minute, what's this? Macho Man says, DDP tonight, you're on your own. We're not coming out there with you, none of us. So boys, you can put them chairs down. Your main event with The Undertaker. And if you don't win, there's going to be consequences. DDP says, you don't even need to worry about these consequences. I'm going to beat The Undertaker. I'm going to beat him to within an inch of his life. He hasn't been around for a few weeks. Well, the fans better get used to that. Because after tonight, they're never going to see him again. Macho Man says, well, you better make sure you can do that. Because otherwise, the tag team champions are going to sort you out. D'Lo looks over at Kama at D'Lo. They give each other that look of, wow, what is going on here? Macho Man says, now all of you, get out of my sight. Wow, well, I wouldn't want to be DDP right now. I mean, that sounded like a threat and a promise, if I'm honest. Let's go to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is 2 out of 3 balls is your main event. In the ring, representing the Revolution, DDP. And his opponent, making his return, the Undertaker. Hold on, look who's just appeared in the entranceway. D'Lo Brown and Kama Mustafa. And they've got those steel chairs in hand and the belts around their waist. Will they be a factor in this match? We'll find out. Here we go, main event time, folks. Here we go. The Undertaker gets DDP out of the ring on the first ball. It's 1-0 to the Undertaker. Well, if you look in the entranceway there, folks, they haven't moved a muscle hardly. The tag team champions, we said they were absent without leave, but they're here. Here we go. The Undertaker. It's 1 apiece. The Undertaker's out of the ring. Here we go. Next ball wins. All you got to do is get your opponent out of the ring. And it sounds like DDP has a lot riding on this match. Here we go. Oh no, DDP's out. DDP's out. The Undertaker picks up the win. Here is your winner, The Undertaker. Undertaker picks up the win here tonight on ToXic as he leaves the ring. What is going to happen here? The tag team champions, the tag champs, looking on. DDP in the ring. Wait a minute! Scepter to the back of the head by the Macho Man! The Macho Man's in the ring! Macho Man says, ooh yeah! DDP, I warned you, brother. If you didn't win tonight, there'd be consequences. Well, these are the consequences, brother. Yeah, you are out of the Revolution, brother. Ooh yeah! And next week, 2-on-1, the tag team champions, brother. And you. Ooh, yeah. We'll see you next week. DDP has had his marching orders from the world champion. DDP is out of the Revolution. DDP next week, 2-on-1 against the tag team champions. We'll see you there, folks.